Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. R.I.P. to the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. What's up, guys? It's me, Jammin' Music Man. I'm pretty sure by now you've heard about the passing of the late great Muhammad Ali, and I wanted to just take just a few minutes in this video to share some of my favorite Muhammad Ali memories. Of course, many people consider him the greatest boxer of all time, the greatest athlete of all time, the greatest athlete of the 20th century. And he certainly was a game changer. But, Muhammad Ali, first guy to start boxing in the late 50s, early 60s. He was known as Cassius Clay at that point. And then he would later find faith in the Muslim religion, and he would change his name to Muhammad Ali. But some of my favorite Muhammad Ali boxing matches, of course I wasn't alive during this time, but I've definitely watched many of his videos. Of course, Muhammad Ali taking on Sonny Liston. I believe it was back in the 60s, and Sonny Liston was a really big dude. Nobody thought anybody could beat Sonny Liston. They said he had hands were this big, but Ali was the guy that did it. Of course, Muhammad Ali taking on Joe Frazier. Those were some classic matches. And of course, one of my personal favorites, Rumble in the Jungle, Muhammad Ali taking on George Foreman. Classic matchup. But for some of my wrestling fans out there, Muhammad Ali, he had his share of moments in the wrestling world. He was a special outside referee in the main event at the first WrestleMania with Hogan and Mr. T taking on Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful. That was a classic match. Of course, one of my other favorite wrestling memories was Muhammad Ali sitting front row at ringside at WCW Halloween Havoc 94 when Hogan took on Flair in a steel cage match. It was a retirement match. Hogan won, and Flair had to retire, but he was actually back in about 6 months. But hey, another classic Muhammad Ali in wrestling moment. He actually knocked out Jake the Snake Roberts in a match. It was in Mid-South Wrestling. Many people tend to forget Muhammad Ali actually made an appearance in Mid-South Wrestling. It was Bill Watts' wrestling company. The match was Jake the Snake Roberts taking on the Snowman. Muhammad Ali was in the corner of the Snowman, and he had to knock out Jake the Snake. Now I highly recommend trying to find a video for that here on YouTube. Of course, another favorite Muhammad Ali moment of mine was during the Summer Olympics back in 1996, which was in Atlanta, Georgia, my home state where I live. Of course, he was the one that lit the torch in the opening ceremonies. Of course, by that point in time, he didn't have Alzheimer's. He had Parkinson's disease, and when he was lighting the torch and he was shaking real bad, just a classic Olympic moment right there that I'll never forget, that happened, like I said, in Atlanta. But those are just some of my favorite memories of Muhammad Ali. And who could forget, his classic interviews with Howard Cosell on ABC Sports. Those are some classic interviews between those guys right there that you should check out. And of course, Ali, the Ali movie with Will Smith. That was a good film. Definitely, you guys should check it out. But guys, I hope you share some of your favorite memories of Muhammad Ali. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to share some of your favorite memories and leave me a comment below. But guys, I'm Jammin' Music Man, just paying respects to the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. R.I.P. to the greatest, and I will see you guys next time.